Hi, welcome back to our book club about Freckle Juice, and this is video 5, and we're going to be reading chapter 5 after this movie. So, we've been talking a lot about improving comprehension and helping children to understand what they read, and we have decided that we are going to try to help them grab their thoughts by using coding. And you've learned all the different codes that your child has been using in class. And tonight, when you're reading this last chapter of the book, I just want you to try to use a variety of those codes. Let me just say that you don't have to write something after every sentence. It's just supposed to happen naturally. When you have a thought, you or your child, talk about it with each other, code it, and write it down. But not every sentence, okay? So you've already been using the codes for making connections, questioning, visualizing, inferring, where you put the pieces together, and determining what's important in a story. And we're just going to mix it all up tonight. And I'm going to give you the questions I'd like you to answer together before you start reading, okay? So here's a couple of questions, and you can be looking for these answers in the chapter while you read. Okay, so why did Andrew use a blue marker? How did Miss Kelly show kindness towards Andrew? And what lesson did Andrew learn? Okay, those are the questions I'd like you to talk about. So you can pause the video here, read chapter 5, and then come back, and we're going to talk about summarizing after you've read the chapter and finished the book. All right, pause here. Thanks. Okay, so you finished chapter 5, finished the whole book, and we're going to talk about summarizing, which is a long word for retelling the story. And when you ask your child to retell the story, you want them to focus on the big ideas and use few details. You want some details, but not a lot. And BME, that stands for beginning, middle, and end. So when they're retelling the story, they should start from the beginning, tell something about the middle and the end. So when they're talking about the beginning, they should be able to say who, when, where, what, and why. All of that information is usually in the beginning of the story. It's the characters, it's the setting, what is going on. Usually that's revealed near the beginning of a story. When you get into the middle, you know the problem, but it can get worse, it develops, and things happen, events happen and unfold. So you want your child to tell the main events of the story, and here you would like them to give you some details, okay? And then when they get to the end, they should be able to say how the problem was solved, and if the characters have changed at all from the beginning, ask them, have they changed because maybe they learned something, and that gets to this one right here, lessons learned. This is a big skill for third graders to be able to summarize their reading. Anytime you know that your child just finished a book, ask them to summarize it for you. Ask them what it was about and listen for beginning, middle, and end responses. All right? So I'd love for you guys to write a little summary together, but you don't have to write it. You can just talk about it if you want. And I hope you enjoyed participating in this book club, and maybe we'll do another one. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for being part of it. Bye.